Today's main headlines in the southeast. Breaking news this lunchtime. Pfizer is leaving its research site in Kent with the loss of more than 2,000 jobs. Good afternoon. Breaking news this lunchtime. More than 2,000 jobs are to go in Kent after pharmaceutical giant Pfizer announced within the last few minutes that it's closing its base at Sandwich. Well, our political editor, Louise Stewart, joins me now. And what more can you tell us, Louise?
Well, it looks like they're looking to close the headquarters in Sandwich with the loss of around 2,500 jobs, 2,400 over the next 18 to 24 months. They say some may be redeployed to outside agencies, but they're looking to exit that site altogether. To put this in context, Pfizer is the world's largest pharmaceuticals company. It's had its headquarters here in Sandwich since 1957, so a long tradition of being here in Kent, and this will be a massive blow to the local economy because these are highly skilled, highly trained jobs, many of them leading scientists.
Has this news come out of the blue?
Well, we had rumblings a short time ago, but the confirmation has literally come through in the last few minutes. It has to be said, Pfizer has been looking to cut back. They said last year they wanted to contract and they'd lose 6,000 jobs across their global network over the next 18 to 24 months. It now looks like a third of those jobs are going to be lost here.
OK, Louise, thanks very much for that. Well, we're joined now by Kent MPs Laura Sandys and Charlie Elphicke. If I could come to you first of all, Laura Sandys. The Sandwich plant is, of course, in your constituency. These job cuts are going to come as a huge blow, aren't they?
It really is a body blow for East Kent, and it's a big shock to the community. We have some extremely skilled workers, some amazing employees there, and it is now incumbent on us, both Kent County Council, and I've spoken to the Minister in Whitehall, that we need to come up with a plan over the next 24 months to regenerate the site, to attract the right sorts of businesses, to ensure that we can sustain the employment that we have that is so crucial to our local economy.
Now, if I could just turn to Charlie Elphicke now. You also have constituents who will be affected, Mr Elphicke. The coalition government is, of course, looking to the private sector to help with the economic recovery. This is very bad news, though, isn't it? I mean, job cuts aren't part of that plan. It's
very difficult for the whole community. You've got people who have, homes, mortgages, children to feed. This is a real body blow to the whole of the East Kent community and the Dover district. Looking forward, we're going to want to sort of work on this transition, as Laura has said, to ensure that we get that expertise that we have in Sandwich, these brilliant scientists discovering new drugs like Viagra into the future. We've got the labour pool there. We could build a new Silicon Valley of research in East Kent. I think we need to look to the kind of future that we can build.
Laura Sands, this is going to have a very negative impact on the economy of the whole of that area in general, isn't it?
I mean, it's not just the jobs, direct jobs, it's also the small businesses that rely on the Pfizer side. But I've had confirmation from the Chief Executive of Pfizer here in the UK that we will look at the transition. We will ensure that the next 24 months are spent extremely actively to ensure that we can keep the employment, maybe with a different employer. We've got some time, and now we've got to all work together to pull together a very important economic proposition for East Kent and that Pfizer side.
Laura Sands, Charlie Elphicke, thanks very much for joining us this lunchtime.